What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a head-to-head matchup between two of the biggest names in parental monitoring right now, mSpy and Eyezy. I'm going to walk you through the key differences, break down the features that actually matter, and give you my honest verdict at the end. So if you're trying to figure out which one is actually worth your money, stick around because this one's for you. And real quick, if you want to try either of these apps yourself, I've dropped links with exclusive discounts in the description below. All right, let's get into it. Before we jump into the comparison, let me quickly explain what parental control apps are and why they've become such a big deal. Basically, these are tools designed to help parents keep tabs on what their kids are doing online. And look, with kids spending more time than ever on their phones and the internet, having some way to monitor that activity isn't just smart, it's kind of essential. These apps let you block inappropriate content, set screen time limits, track your child's location, and even keep an eye on their online conversations. Both mSpy and Eyezy do all of that, but they do it a little differently, and those differences matter depending on your situation. All right, let's start with messaging and social media monitoring, because honestly, that's what most parents care about the most. Both apps let you read SMS messages, emails, and texts across a bunch of different social platforms. mSpy covers WhatsApp, Snapchat, Facebook Messenger, and Instagram. Eyezy handles WhatsApp, Snapchat, Instagram, and Tinder. So slightly different lineups, but both solid. Now, both apps also have a keylogger feature, meaning you can flag specific words and the app will alert you whenever those words pop up on screen. I tested both, and honestly, mSpy came out ahead here. With Eyezy, I kept getting duplicate notifications for the same message, which just cluttered up the dashboard and felt really spammy. mSpy kept things clean and accurate. Both apps make it super easy to check your child's browsing history. You can see which sites they visit the most and which ones they avoid. And for call logs, both apps give you a full breakdown: who your kid called, when they called them, and how long the conversation lasted. That data shows up on your dashboard pretty much in real time right after a call ends. No complaints from me on either app for this one. When it comes to blocking websites and apps, both services give you the tools to do it. But the way they work is actually pretty different. With mSpy, when you block an app, it's completely blocked. Done. Your kid can't use it at all. With Eyezy, blocking an app puts a black screen over it, so the app itself is still kind of running in the background. That means it can still drain your child's battery, even when they're not actively using it. Personally, I'd give the edge to mSpy here for being more thorough. Location tracking is another area where both apps perform well. And both include a geofencing feature, so you can set up zones and get notified whenever your child enters or leaves those areas. But mSpy has a clear advantage. It uses GPS tracking, which works even without a strong internet connection. The Eyezy relies on an internet connection to update the location, and instead of live updates, it refreshes every 15 minutes. That same 15-minute delay also applies to website and app blocking with Eyezy, so it's not exactly instant. Just something to keep in mind. On the installation side, both apps are pretty comparable. They each have versions for Android and iOS, and both require a jailbreak on iPhone to unlock all the features. If you don't need live location or real-time updates on iPhone, though, both have jailbreak-free options. Where they differ is in the support they offer during setup. mSpy has a paid service where a specialist, and they call them an M assistant, will jailbreak your device and install the app for you remotely. Eyezy takes a more traditional route and offers phone support to walk you through the process yourself. Apps both run completely in the background with no visible icons, so your kid won't know it's there. One feature that Eyezy has that I genuinely haven't seen anywhere else, including mSpy, is something called Plan Breaker. It lets you view your child's entire calendar, events, notes attached to those events, shared locations, even links. It's a surprisingly powerful feature if your kid uses their calendar actively, and it's a nice exclusive for Eyezy. Now let's talk pricing, because this is where things get interesting. On a monthly basis, Eyezy starts at around $48 a month and mSpy at $50. So pretty much the same. But if you go with the annual plan, Eyezy drops down to about $9.99 a month, while mSpy comes in at $12 a month. Here's the catch, though. Eyezy's plan covers one device, while mSpy's plan covers three. So if you've got one child, Eyezy is clearly the more affordable option. But if you've got multiple kids to monitor, mSpy gives you way more value for the price. All right, so which one wins? Honestly, both of these apps are really solid, and they're more similar than they are different. But here's how I'd break it down. If you need to monitor more than one child and you want live updates and reliable GPS tracking, go with mSpy. It's more robust, and the multi-device support makes it worth the slightly higher price. But if you're monitoring one child and you want to save some money, and features like Plan Breaker sound useful to you, Eyezy is absolutely the way to go. It does everything mSpy does at a lower annual cost. And that's a wrap for today. So you don't forget to check out those links in the description if you want to grab a discount on either app. If you've got questions, drop them in the comments. I genuinely love reading and responding to them. And if this video helped you out, please hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next one. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.